welcome to the channel. I'm Andrew with Running with Dr. Andrew. Let's talk about week number 12 and let's talk about week number 13 that's coming up. Alright guys, let's get after it. Alright guys, I'm finishing up week number 12, about 6 miles today, which will be equal about 40 miles. I was going to do 45, but had a pretty long week at work, doing another 10-day stretch, and then we should be able to get back to normal with running. So we got one more week of just easy mileage. This week I did add some strides. Didn't do any tempo run or any speed work this week. Just really trying to get my legs rested for the 16-week Little Rock Marathon training block. As always, I did my weight training in the weight room, which included, some single leg squats. I'm doing some squats, some kettlebell exercises, core work, doing some push-ups and pull-ups, working the upper body as well, which is important because we do use our upper body to run with, as well as postural muscles to keep our head up tall. All right, guys, next week will be week number 13. And so we're gonna do the same thing, do a little bit more slower runs, maybe do a little bit faster runs as well. And at the end of the week, I'll like to do some speed training too, just to kind of get my legs ready for that 16-week marathon training. All right, guys, let's finish this run. Gotta go. So this week was a pretty good week of running week number 12 of my base building marathon training, and did 40 miles. Wanted to do 45 miles, like I said. It was a little harder this week just because of work. That's okay. I definitely was pleased with the progress and pleased with my each run. And like I said, I did some strides a few times during some of the longer runs, and I did a couple treadmill runs because it's been pretty hot. I am feel like I am acclimating to the heat though, compared to the beginning of the summer. And so week number 13, my goal is to do 40 miles again and to do a little bit more, maybe concentrate a little bit more speed. I might do a tempo run, a little bit shorter tempo run, and doing some speed work later on this week. And then we will talk about next week, next Sunday, talk about what my Little Rock Marathon training plan will look like. We'll put up a graph and show you each run, each week, how much mileage they'll anticipate running. And so, like this week is kind of an easy week. I think that's important to have those easy weeks to kind of get your legs rested. And so that way you can get back to a little bit harder workouts. And then during the Little Rock Marathon training program, I will be doing once every 5-6 weeks, decrease mileage, just because I do work in the hospital every 6 weeks on a weekend, and so it's a little bit more difficult to get into those longer runs. So I'm going to use those as just a recovery week, and then the next week jump back up. And so that should, you guys will see that in my training plan, and just to see how that works out, and we'll see how that goes in November. And so in between, so there should be some sort of time trial within those 16 weeks. I haven't decided when it will be. I was going to do the Kansas City half marathon, but we have other plans, and so that I will not be doing that race this year. But we can definitely do a time trial sometime, and maybe pick a route around the area that I love, and that should be kind of a fun thing to do. All right, so this ends this week number 12 on training, and then again we'll do week number 13 next week. So I hope everyone keeps safe, keep running, and we'll see you next time.